The wealth of King Solomon is legendary. And now archaeologists may have discovered a source for Solomon's celebrated fortune. A network of mines in Timnah, southern Israel. Erez Ben-Yosef has determined that production on this vast site was booming at the time of Solomon's reign 3,000 years ago. But these aren't gold or silver mines. The clue is in the telltale streaks of green still visible in the rocks. These mines were once full of copper. And further proof is scattered all over the site, in the residue from copper production.
All of this black material is slag. It's the waste from the furnaces. And this is a very important evidence for the ancient copper production in Timnah.
Today, copper is a common commodity. But in ancient times, it was one of the most sought-after metals on Earth.
Copper, in this particular time in history, was the most important economic resource. This was the most lucrative industry.
Copper was very precious. Comparing with our days, you can compare copper ores to crude oil because you cannot do without oil. And at that time, you couldn't do without copper.
Copper was at the heart of a radical turning point in human history. For the first time ever, people were extracting metals from rock and turning them into tools and weapons.
Humans made a quantum leap, and they started to produce their own materials to add to nature.
Dr. Mohammed Najjar has been studying ancient copper production techniques. It was a laborious process. Once mined, the metal was separated from its natural ore in the rock in a process called smelting.
For copper smelting, we need the fire, crucible made of clay. We need to put some charcoals inside. And then we need some crushed copper ore.
The ore had to be heated to an incredible 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. To achieve such scorching heat, the smelter had to blow continuously on the flames, adding oxygen to the fire so it would burn hotter.
This is the most primitive technology. Usually it takes many, many hours.
The end result was copper in its pure form.
It is metal revolution, and this is how humans were acting almost like gods, if you want.